Hi everyone. So it's a beautiful day today. I hope you're having nice weather wherever you're at as well. We've been blessed to have good weather for the past several days. We've been getting rain on and off now, so I am not complaining at all. It's nice and cool today, but it is humid still. So today I thought it would be nice for me to give you a garden tour of the edibles. I feel like this year I have enough edibles to do a garden tour with you. One of the things that you will notice is that I grow mostly herbs and spices. Some of the reasons for that are they are very easy to grow, and because I have deer pressure, it's good to grow herbs and spices because deer will leave them alone. And then finally, I love to eat herbs and spices, my family the same way. Also, what you will notice is that I intermix the edibles with the ornamentals. Some reasons for that are you get less pest pressure that way instead of having like a whole bunch of your edibles of the same kind together. They're more susceptible to like pest pressure. It could be aphids, it could be spider mites, it could be any one of those pests. And then also the big pest would be the deer as well. So more likely you will have healthier plants, and then also you will likely have more harvest by doing it or by planting them that way. At least that's been my experience here with my area here. So the most important thing for you is just to assess your garden to see what kinds of pest pressure that you may have, and that will determine how you will garden a lot better. Lastly, you will notice that I have most of the edibles closer to the house, and the reasons for that are they are easy to manage as far as watering goes, and they are easy to harvest. I can just come out sometimes barefooted and just harvest whatever I need. So with that, let's go ahead and get started. All right, let's start off with the lemongrass over here. You may recall that I had 3 containers over here. I gifted one to a neighbor, so now there are only 2. They are growing beautifully. By the fall, they should fill up the containers, both containers, really well. So I'm looking forward to them growing a lot bigger. One thing to caution you about is that when you harvest or whenever you work with lemongrass, make sure that you have gloves on and that you are wearing long sleeve shirt because the edges are very sharp. All right, next we come to this bird bath area where I have some edibles as well. Let's start off with this herb. This is called, the common name is rice paddy herb. Botanical name is Limnophylla aromatica. I hope I am saying that correctly. So to me, this is a unique and rare herb because I do not see it anywhere in any Asian stores that, where I live here. This was actually a gift from my cousin, and I've been keeping it alive for a few years now. So this herb is commonly found in Southeast Asia, like Cambodia, Vietnam, Laos, Thailand. And those countries all use this in their cooking. In our culture in Cambodia, we use this in hot and sour soup. And I believe in Vietnam, they use this in a sweet sour soup. Now the name said aromatica is because the leaves smell so nice. It has a nice aroma to them. The leaves have a lemony aroma to them, and that's why they are used mostly in hot and sour soup where you use fish as the meat. So I love that plant, and I made a promise to myself that I'm not going to kill it because it was a gift. So what I do every winter is I bring it in. I will harvest everything down to a nub and then just overwinter it in the garage. So far, I've been keeping it alive since I got it a few years ago. All right, And if we come down, I have my strawberry here. This was one of the box stores purchases. It was producing a lot of strawberries earlier, but I haven't seen any. Right now, I'm not an expert with growing strawberries, so I couldn't tell you. I know it's not the ever-bearing kind, so I guess it's already done for the year. But I did get some nice strawberries out of this one plant. And then next to it, this is Asian water spinach. This was a gift. The seeds were a gift from my father. And what I'm mostly trying to do is get it to flower and get it to set seeds so I could save the seeds and use them for future years. So far they are doing great. I have harvested them for cooking. If we come down this way, we find taro. So this taro was transplanted from a smaller container to this bigger container just yesterday because I noticed that they like to, or taros in general, like to spread out. So by giving it a bigger container, I'm going to get more sproutings or more plants popping up all around here. So that is the plan. All right, let's go to that general area right there. All right, so here I have taro right there as well. And I wanted to see if it would do better just with a little bit of protection there. So far it's not doing bad at all. On this side, we have 2 Thai eggplants and they are doing beautifully. I've already harvested 3 eggplants from here and I see more coming up, and I'm so glad that I decided to plant these Thai eggplants. See, there's a fruit right there. And when this flower drops off or dies off, you're going to see the fruit following it. So you can see that. See the flower used to be right there, and then there's a fruit right here. All right, let's go to that section next. Over here I have the hardy banana, and it's doing beautifully. The leaves are a lot bigger and they are a lot healthier. What I do is I've been keeping the soil nice and moist, and when we do get like extreme heat, the leaves do get burned like this. But because the weather has been a lot nicer, you could see how big this leaf is. As mentioned in a past video, we will not get actual bananas here because we get freeze and frost over here. The plant will die back. This year I will overwinter it in this container outside. Last year it was the first year that I've had it, and it was overwinter in the garage. Even though I'm not going to get fruits out of this hardy banana, that's okay because I know that I can always use the leaves, and it's been so fun to grow because it just reminds me of home. For as long as I can remember, my father always has a banana plant in his garden. All right, so below the banana plant is this ginger, and it is doing good. It has another plant growing out. Actually, it has 2, so very exciting there. All right, let's move over to this general section. So here is the ginger that I had in the shade, but it wasn't doing anything. So I decided to move it here. You can see there's a little nub right there. It's been there for a while now. So I'm hoping that by bringing the container out here, maybe it'll do something. This one and another one have not been sprouting leaves yet. So it's just a wait and see for them. Next to that is another container of taro. This is the biggest container of taro, and it is filling up this whole space so well. Look at that. It's just so beautiful. You will notice that I grow all the taro roots in containers, and the reason for that is because I do not want them to spread all over the garden over here. All right, so next to that, I have more ginger. Some of you may notice that I used to have most of the ginger containers on the other side of the banana plant, but I decided to move them here simply for design, for a design purpose. They just look better design-wise over here. And as you can see, I have more plants growing. It used to be just one like here. Now I have another one right there. And here I have two more. So I'm excited to see all of them or more coming up. All right, and if we move over to this side, I have more ginger over here. Again, I am seeing more popping up. I have another one right here. And on this one, I think I have another one coming up right there. Behind the ginger, we have another Thai eggplant plant. And looks like I have an eggplant to harvest. And I'm gonna harvest this after this video because it is big enough. I don't wanna have it be there so long. Otherwise, it's gonna get really tough and it's gonna get yellow over here. So behind the Thai eggplants are these lime basils. You can see that I have been harvesting them. I noticed that they are not as vigorous as the Thai basils. And with the Thai basils, the ones that are in the ground, they seem to grow better than in containers. So I'm going to try, next year I'm going to try growing these in the ground to see if they will actually do so much better, meaning that they get a lot more bushy, like the plant would be a lot bigger. Looks like we are getting some raindrops now, so I gotta wrap this up. So if you are a new gardener, I highly recommend growing herbs and spices because they are so easy to grow. They are so easy to manage. Pests like to leave them alone. And I would say whether you're growing herbs or spices or vegetables, make sure that you're growing the ones that you enjoy eating because you will find that you're going to be more successful with growing something that you enjoy eating. And also to make sure that you are growing them close to a water source where you could manage all the plants a lot better. And to further have success with your plants, specifically vegetables, make sure that you are intermixing them with other plants, other ornamentals, because because I don't want you to be growing like just a designated area where you just have all your vegetables, especially if you don't have fencing and all that. I don't want the deer to be eating them or rabbits. And for as far as like pest pressure goes, like your beetles, your aphids and things like that, they're more likely to leave your plants alone if you have them planted here and there instead of in one general area. That's been working for me. That's been my experience, and that's what I've been noticing. All right, with that, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you found it enjoyable and helpful, and until my next video, take care and bye for now.
Thank you for watching this video. Please make sure to like and subscribe and ring that notification bell, that way you don't miss out on any content.